I unapologetically love the first Moana movie. Absolutely adore it. So I was quite excited when Moana 2 came out, but I'm not going to lie, I was not thrilled with Moana 2. As a matter of fact, I only went to see it once. And when I love a movie, I'll go back to see it multiple times. But I mean, it was okay. It was good. It was all right. I was mildly entertained by it, but it was just an okay movie that fell far below the standards of the first film, at least to me. Fell way below the standards of the first film. So I just went, all right, I guess I'll just look forward to the live action Moana coming and see what they're able to do with that. Well, while promoting the new live action Moana that's coming out here shortly, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Maui himself, was doing an interview to promote it. And during that interview, he dropped the news, and this coming to us from MovieWeb, saying Dwayne Johnson finally confirmed sequel to one of his biggest franchises. By the way, the headline, Dwayne Johnson finally confirms sequel to one of his biggest franchises. One of the reasons I don't use MovieWeb as a resource anymore is because of idiotic titling like that, like where they're just trying to trick people and like just say Dwayne Johnson confirms Moana 3. I hate these nonsense idiot little titling. Dwayne Johnson confirms sequel to one of his biggest franchises. Oh, I guess I better click on it to find out what it was. Anyway, but they were one of the first sites that had the news up, so we're going to use them for now. But that's one of the reasons why I hardly ever, and none of you should ever go to MovieWeb. Just my opinion. None of you should ever go to MovieWeb, but we'll use them for our purposes right now.
Wow. You took a risk on clicking that though, John. That could have been Red Notice.
It could have been. I did a specific search for Moana 3 news, and it was the first one that came up. So I was like, okay, we'll use that. So basically, yeah, he confirmed that they are indeed doing the sequel, and that they are bringing back Jared Bush and Dana Miller, who wrote the screenplay for the second one, that they are currently writing the screenplay for the third one, which I'm not thrilled with because, like I said, I did not love Moana 2. But I'm not completely turned off of because I didn't mind it. Like I didn't mind Moana 2. It was okay. It was all right. Maybe they can do better the next time around. But guys, whether the second one was better than the first or way worse than the first or just okay, Moana 2 made over $1 billion. Moana 2 made over $1 billion.
Yeah, almost 500 million more than the first.
That's
like 450 mil.
Significantly more than the first one. Obviously, because of the first one is why it made that much, but still. So there's no doubt or question in my mind about, well, why do you make another one? Well, because the last one made $1 billion. That's why. Yeah. I am a little bit nervous about it. Rob, from a studio point of view, I get it. I can't argue the wisdom in producing a third one when the second one, which wasn't even all that great, made over $1 billion. So I get it. I just really hope it's better than the second one. It doesn't have to be as good as the first one, just at least be better than the second one. Anyway, Rob, you heard this news. Are you surprised they're doing a third one? Is it a good idea to do a third one? And do you have any interest in it yourself?
Well, we covered on this channel that Moana was the biggest streaming film on Disney Plus by like a wide margin.
Not just on Disney Plus, like all streaming movies for like 4 or 5 years in a row.
So this is a bulletproof franchise. And as we all know, let's milk that one to death. I mean, so I think from a business perspective, you asked from the studio's perspective, it's a no-brainer. I mean, this is a really rich, very robust, very profitable franchise. And if they can keep the quality level up, to a reasonable, if it's an 85 or above in terms of quality,
that'd be great.
It would be great, and I think they probably look at the numbers, and they know that Moana 2 probably wasn't as strong as Moana 1, but as long as they come up with something that I think is worthy of the franchise, I don't see why you wouldn't make it. I mean, it ain't show friends, it's show business, as Bob Sugar said and Jerry Maguire. So I think that if I was running Disney, I wouldn't think twice. I'd sign off, yes, sir. As long as, again, with the caveat, always the caveat, if it's good. You know, if they mess it up, if they half-ass it, well, then why do it at all? But I think they should.
The one thing that I'm going to be very interested in seeing is, because correct me if I'm wrong in the live, I might be wrong about this. So if I am, correct me in the live chat. Lin-Manuel Miranda didn't write all the original songs in the second one. And to this day, I cannot even in the smallest degree hum. I can't even hum for you 3 bars of any of the songs in Moana 2. That was one of the big areas of step down from 1, in which I can probably sing word for word about 4 of the songs. You know, and so I am going to be very interested to sit back and kind of wait and find out and see, do they get Lin-Manuel Miranda to come back and write if they do, I'm going to be interestly revitalized in my interest. If not, I'll still be a little bit cautious in my enthusiasm for it. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The Rock has now confirmed that they are indeed doing Moana 3. Good idea? Bad idea? Would you greenlight it? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.